Hi, this is Sitima Fowler, CEO of Capstone Information Technologies. Today I'm here with Jim Bertsch from Aldon Corporation, and Jim is a tremendous entrepreneur and he is a Rochester rock star. And Jim has been named in the Rochester Business Journal Book of List as 2013's one of the top exporters in Rochester, and actually he's number 13 in the list, so that's very prestigious. So congratulations, that's a great feast. And you're also listed in the Who's Who in the Business Journal as well. So we're excited to have you here with us. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, Jim, is because there's so many business owners that I meet with in Rochester, and it's interesting, there's a group of them that is doing really well, and then there's a group that's struggling. And I hear over and over that it's since the economy in the last couple of years that, that really affected their business. But that's affecting all of us. So what are some things that you're doing to counter the economy?
Well, I think the economy has been tough over the last few years, but you need to focus on a plan to move forward. And basically we focus on two things, customers and products. I think if you continue to develop new products and continue to develop new customers, then you'll succeed.
Well, I know in a lot of areas that you're really involved in this business, and you've had other ventures. How do you manage your time? What is time management like for you?
Well, time management has changed significantly over the years. 30 years ago we all had secretaries, and their secretaries took care of managing our time for us. Now we have to use other methods, and the two things that I rely on mostly is number one, delegation, and number two, electronics. I'm lost without my iPhone.
You like your iPhone?
I do.
One of the things that people need to understand is in order to stay in business, and as long as you've had your business, to have all the success, you've had to have met with a lot of failures, and that's just part of it. Can you talk about a specific failure you've had that is significant and what you did to overcome it?
Sure. I think our biggest challenge, we actually bought this company in 1994. It had been around for about 20 years. And the former owners, because our main product line is products for education, it's a seasonal business, and it's basically really busy from about March to October. But then the other part of the year, things are pretty slow. And the former owners used to go through this process of having to lay people off every year. So they came up with a new product line called Glacial Ice Melter, which was sold through Chase Pickin and Wegmans and stores like that, Walmart. And this was a product which obviously sold in the wintertime because it was used for de-icing sidewalks. Well, the product line was about 30% of our revenue at the time, but it was not profitable. So we were very quickly realizing that if we continued with this product, we're going to run out of money. So we had to come up with a plan to divest ourselves of this product line and then move on into other products that we could fill in the void from October through March.
So was that a really scary time for you?
It was very scary. It was very scary. We'd only owned the company for about 6 or 8 months when we realized that this is a product line that is not sustainable in a company the size that we were at the time.
But I think it was crucial that you acted swiftly and not prolong it year after year and take a loss on it.
Yeah, I think it's critical that you focus on the issues and then you put a plan in place to correct them, because if you delay, it's trouble.
Okay, so that's something that happened in the past. Now, moving to the future, what are some things that you guys are working on to stay innovative and stay in front and keep up with innovation?
Well, I think it's important to understand your markets. And in the educational market, we constantly look for new opportunities. For example, this year the College Board introduced a new curriculum for AP Biology. It's brand new, and no one has any products for it yet. So we are very quickly developing new products so that by the end of this year we can introduce 14 new kits for advanced placement biology.
So what are some of your sales and marketing tactics that are working for you? Like what's bringing in business for you?
Well, I think the key thing is face-to-face interaction with your customers. We spend a lot of time traveling to our customers around the country and in Europe to interact with them directly so that they understand that we're developing products that they can use and they can sell, and we want to get feedback from them on what they see in the marketplace. So I think that's the key, is interacting with your customers.
Okay. And who in Rochester do you admire the most, and do you have a mentor?
Yes, the person I admire the most right now is Dr. Sophie Vanderbroek from Xerox Corporation. She's the Chief Technology Officer at Xerox, so she obviously puts in very long days, but she's also a single parent to 3 young kids, and I just respect her, not only her time management skills, but just her overall organizational skills to be able to balance 2 full-time jobs, really. In terms of mentors, my mentor was Dr. Bernie Brody. He unfortunately passed away earlier this year,
Sorry
but
to hear that.
he was Senior Vice President at Genesee Hospital, and he really took me under his wing and taught me what I know about business.
Okay, well, great. And here's a really tough last question for you. I know we're both gourmet foodies. So what is your most favorite restaurant in Rochester?
I would have to say one.
One.
Yes.
And what's your least favorite? No, you don't have to answer that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jim. This has been great because I think there's so many business owners that just want to learn and hear from other businesses in Rochester that are doing well, and you certainly are. And thank you for sharing your insights. Is there any last words you want to share with my audience?
I would just say take a chance. Jobs are easy to find, but careers are more difficult, but they last forever.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, Jim.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time. And thank you for watching.